Hey y'all, welcome to Valentine TV. As I was scamming through, just going through, came across Ticket TV. So that's where this reaction is coming from. Cause I wanted to know a little bit about what was going on inside the courtroom, like right now, and cause my computer is like uploading really slow. So anyway, it is what it is. So y'all please hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the video, and I also put my cash app in case you want to help donate something to Valentine TV. It would be greatly appreciated. Um, all right, so I wanted y'all to see this part. This is some of what Ticket had um recorded. So I'm just gonna go ahead, okay? I haven't watched it yet, okay?
This dude is a punk, scum of the earth, and he's going down forever. Now,
Oh.
remember all these punks that's running around here? Oh, man, well, why didn't she ever try to escape? Why didn't she try to call and help for help? She did. There's a part of the video that you never saw. You see that in her hand? Kathy, the whole video has been released now. Kathy Ventura, the entire unedited 15-minute video has been released. Kathy Ventura, in the video, picked up the phone and called the hotel security after she got her ass whooped, trying to get out of there. And I'm going to get y'all the rundown playback. And guess what happened? Footage y'all did not see. You did not ever see Kathy calling on that phone for help. She called for them niggas did not, you never seen that.
No.
You never seen her calling for help. She said she had urinary tract infections multiple times that hurt like hell. You think she really wanted to do that all the time, going through that?
God.
She said the man showed her videos and said that if she didn't do it, he was going to release her, threaten her, embarrass her in front of the world, shame her in front of the world, beat her ass and made her do this shit over and over and over and over and over again. And got photos in the courthouse they showing right now from the beatings. And I got people in the courthouse telling me it's crazy work.
Ooh.
Of the
Ooh.
force and the coercion this man put on that woman. And they got the video footage that they didn't tell nobody. That on this video footage, she tried to call for help. But guess what, y'all? You didn't see that part. They lied on Cassie. They said, Cassie, oh, she took a bag full of money. She didn't take a bag full of money. That was a bag of her clothes, you lying punks. That had no money in that bag. Cassie didn't take anything from that man. You guys are lying.
Exactly.
You know how I know? Because the whole video's out now, sucker. That was her clothes. And she asked to get them while the security came up. And you see the security going in on Diddy in the hallway. Oh, the whole video has been released now. So let's go through this video real quick. Because I ain't got time to keep playing no games with these punks. So as y'all saw in the original video, Diddy came down the hall. And I'm not gonna show those screenshots on the screen, but Diddy came down the hall. When Cassie came down the hall first, she bent over. Cassie came down with no socks on. Look at Cassie without no socks on, y'all. That's when she first came down the hall with no socks on. She was trying to get away. No socks, no shoes on. She came down barefooted, tiptoeing, trying to sneak out. She puts on her socks, y'all, puts on her shoes, and here comes Diddy around the corner, snatching her ass up in a towel. Now, you guys saw that part where he snatched her,
Mm-hmm.
yanked her, kicked her, all of those things.
Mm.
Took the bag, walked around the corner, dragged her ass, stomped on her, dragged her around the corner, trying to drag her back to the room, but he couldn't. Here's the thing they didn't tell y'all. It was staff working on that floor cleaning up. And the
Oh.
staff came down afterwards with those big carts that they used to clean the rooms. They didn't see this part. Diddy got lucky the staff did not run into him seeing that. I'm talking about the staff that was working in the hall because they came down the other hall. Cassie gets up after the beating and Cassie walks over to the phone. And this is after the beating y'all saw in the video. That's when Cassie got up. Diddy walked down the hall on the backside. And Cassie walked. Bro, this shit is crazy. I swear to God, this is crazy. She walked over to the phone, y'all, and called the security down there, right? She called the security. When she was calling the security, Diddy comes back while she's on the phone with the security, pointing at her, threatening her, comes and yanks her up again, tosses her down the hall, and then picks up that vase and throws the vase at her. They didn't show y'all the original photo or video, excuse me, of when she tried to call the cops. So she picks up the phone to call the cops. Here comes Diddy again, and he sees her, and Diddy loses his mind when he sees her. He loses his mind when he sees her on the phone. You know why I know? Because I got the exact picture, punks. When he seen her on that phone, I got the exact picture of when Diddy seen her on that phone. Oh, I got it. You best believe I got it. I got it in full view.
Wow.
So when Diddy came down and he seen Cassie with that phone on the phone, oh, he went to a rage. It's all on video. You can't take this back. You can't say, oh, well, she loved it. She enjoyed it. You dudes are disgusting. You're disgusting. And I'm getting ready to show you the screenshot right here. I'm getting ready to show you right here.
Y'all, I had to show. I'm so glad I caught this. Lord.
I'm getting ready to show you right here. I'm going to show you. So let's get to this part right here, y'all. Right? So y'all see this right here? Demonic activity. Now look at Diddy when he seen Cassie. When Diddy came back down that hall and seen Cassie calling. Do you see Diddy? Diddy came back down the hall once he heard Cassie calling for help. She used the wall phone to call for distress. They got that in the report, y'all. But these punks say, oh, well, she loved it. She wanted it. She left. See? But you guys didn't see that part. You didn't see where she was calling for help. Oh, man. Well, why didn't she call for help? I mean, if she really wanted, why didn't she call? She did. And it's on the video. She called for help. When she seen Diddy, you know what Diddy did after that? He dropped them bags, tightened up his towel even more. Oh, we're going to tell the truth on this channel. He dropped them bags right out his hand. When Cassie seen Diddy, Diddy dropped them bags right out his hand instantly. Now watch. I want y'all to see this because I'm going to show y'all this piece by piece. So Sean Combs, he sees Cassie. This is when Cassie's trying to escape. Everybody said, oh, she wanted to do it. No, she didn't. She was trying to escape. He came back after dragging those bags, which did not have any money, and the people lied. People
And y'all owe Cassie an apology.
are liars. That's what they are. They lied. Oh, she had money in the bag. People lying, making up shit. Right? Look what Diddy did. To the person Chris says this isn't sex trafficking. Yes, it is. And I'm going to show you why. You a liar and you going straight to hell, boy. Sex trafficking. What is sex trafficking? Sex trafficking in the U.S., sex trafficking, both involving children and adults, is illegal under federal law, particularly 18 U.S.C. 1591. This law prohibits knowingly recruiting, enticement, harboring, transporting, providing, obtaining, or maintaining a under for the purpose of engaging in commercial sex act for adults. Force, which you see Diddy use. Fraud,
Yep.
coercion, which they
Yep.
showed in the room, is required for sex trafficking to be a federal offense.
I hope everybody got that. I don't know what everybody thought it meant, but now we see all in black and white.
Key aspects of sex trafficking law in the U.S. Janet Jackass. This is the primary federal law addressing sex trafficking, making it a crime to involve a person in commercial sex acts under specific circumstances. Commercial Sex Act, defined broadly to include any sexual activity in exchange for something of value, including money, goods, or other benefits. The sex workers were paid. One of them's already admitted it on the stand. To secure a conviction in a sex trafficking case, law enforcement and prosecutors must demonstrate that the victim was compelled to engage in commercial sex acts through force, fraud, or coercion. There ain't no judge in America, no jury in America that's going to tell you that this woman that tried to leave got on the phone, called for help trying to leave, and Diddy kicked, beat, and dragged her ass towards the room area. That meets the standards, sir, along with all the other information you're going to hear. As you guys can see right here on your screen. Thank you very much. But we're going to go ahead and put this on the screen for you guys, just so y'all can see it, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
It says, the prosecution must prove that the defendant's involvement in sex trafficking, which can include recruitment, transportation, or obtaining the victim for commercial sex, right? Now listen to this. Proving trafficking, victim compulsion. The prosecution must show that the victim was subjected to force, fraud, or coercion to engage in commercial sex acts. There's the force right there, buddy. She's trying to leave. She's calling for escape route. He won't let her. Security has to come up and intervene to allow her to leave. You done, son. This is why reading is fundamental, boy. It also says the prosecution must show that the victim was subjected to force, which they have proven that already, fraud, or coercion, which they've proven that because the sex workers and Cassie have told you Diddy told them what to do in the rooms when they was having sex. And they just showed text messages in court where Cassie said she didn't want to do the freak off, and Diddy still made her do it or threatened to put out that video. He's done, son. Victim's testimony. While this is a crucial piece of evidence, it is important to note that the victim testimony can sometimes be inconsistent or unreliable due to trauma,
Thank
right?
you. Thank you.
Physical and psychological evidence. Evidence of abuse, injuries, and psychological distress can be used. He's done. Cassie's already showed that evidence in court today of those ass whoopings, the abuse she received, the lump she had on her head, all of those things. It's over with, brother. It's over with. You can give up them lame ass excuses now. It's not gonna work on real ones, sir. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. The man is an absolute animal. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is how y'all knew that Cassie was used to getting them ass whoopings. I'm gonna tell y'all how y'all knew she was used to it. And she had become numb to them ass whoopings to where it seemed like it went from fear to anger to now it's pure effing hatred of P. Diddy for
Yep.
all of those things that he did to her. And I'm going to show y'all something, a detail. I'm going to show y'all a detail that I noticed. I'm going to show you guys this. And this detail forever stuck out with me. Forever stuck out with me, this detail, y'all. After Cassie Ventura, ladies and gentlemen, got on that phone and called the hotel security to help her and made that distress call, and Diddy came back down and Diddy dropped those bags. He had the bag in his hand at first when he seen her. He got so upset he dropped that bag and tightened up that towel. You see his hands around his waist tightening up that towel because he
Mhm.
getting ready to put another ass whooping on and don't want that towel to come off. I'm not going to show you the part of what else he did to her because I can't show it on here, but I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you this. This is how you know Cassie was at some point desensitized to these ass whoopings. She was just taking it, putting on her glasses and moving on. I noticed this little piece right here, you guys, and this hurt me the most, but I noticed this. Notice what she did right there. She put down the phone, and this is after she got beat and dragged by Diddy. And she picks up some lip gloss and just puts it on, puts her hoodie back on, and walks the other way. She was absolutely devastated, yo. Absolutely devastated, man. This is demoralization. She was absolutely demoralized, bro. If you
Wow.
watch the video, you can see the demoralization in her face and in her actions in that whole video. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it. She puts the hoodie back on and just thinking, right? So she puts the hoodie back on. What did Diddy do? Diddy went, took her bags, right? He took her bags back to the room.
Dang.
You know how I know? Because I watched the whole video. And you know what he did when he took her bags back to that room? You know what this scum of the earth piece of living, steaming, hot pile of you know what did? He came back in a rage to beat her ass again. In the full video. And I'm going to show you. Because see, the video don't lie. A lot of these punks like Bookman, he can come lie. Video ain't going to lie. And the sad part is, them niggas should want Diddy in prison for life for the way he treated these women and beat their ass and the way he put whoopings on these women.
Yeah, all the women that was before Cassie. Dang, and the ones after. Jesus.
Look when Cassie put the hoodie on her head right there in the corner scene of your picture. This is after she put on the lip gloss. She put that hoodie back over her head in shame. Now Diddy had by that time ran back down. Now Cassie was waiting on security to come up because she had made that call. She put on that lip gloss, put her hoodie back on so she couldn't be noticed. But Diddy noticed the bags aren't on the floor no more. He rushed and took those bags back down that hall to that room. And he came back in a rage. And you can see him when he's sprinting back down that hall.
Lord.
There's no bags on the floor. Diddy came back in a rage to handle that girl. And she called them people. So Diddy comes back. And I want to show y'all, because that nigga is a demon. I want to show y'all the face of the devil.
Jeez.
I want to show y'all the face of the devil. Let me get that back. Hold on. I want to get that back where I was originally at. I want to get that back. Show these people the face of the devil when he came around that hallway, man. Man, bro, that was just disgraceful to see him come around that hall like that, man. And I'm about to show it to you guys. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Show y'all. She was like she was just waiting because she knew he was going to come back in a pit of rage. And you can see it. You can see it. Let me see. Right there. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Because I'm going to show y'all this. And I want y'all to see
Is
something.
that?
How that nigga came back and where that phone was on that wall where that girl called for help.
Oh,
Show y'all this right now.
got my insides.
Let me put this part on the screen. Everybody deserves to see this part. The whole world deserves to see this. The whole world, man. Savagery, man. Absolute savagery, man. So as I told y'all, remember he left. She put on a lip gloss after she called the hotel security staff to come up. Diddy, she put on a hoodie after that. Diddy comes back in a rage down the hall. And I want you to see this. Look at Diddy's face when he came back down that hall.
Wow.
Now, look behind Diddy in that mirror.
Oh
And
my
look how he approaches
God.
Cassie when he comes back. You see the phone on the wall where she called the security,
Yeah.
and you see how he came down that hall like a demon. And you see her just standing. Everybody says, "Oh, Cassie beat Diddy up too, nigga." He is
Man.
absolutely dominating this woman. He defeated this woman, man. He defeated this woman, bro. Mentally, physically, and obviously spiritually, man. He defeated her.
I mean, that's why when she testified yesterday, that's why I said she was broken, empty like an empty shell. I mean, my God. I don't know. And then I don't know how people can um say she's another like Jag. No, she's not. This she's I mean, we can see her stuff. Okay? Dang. I mean, it just hurt my feelings, to hear people going in on Cassie. And I knew some other stuff about it because I've been following Cassie and Tiffany Red and stuff. But anyway, here it is now.
Hit her again, threw it down the hall, threw the vase at her. And I'm not going to show that part. Snatched that phone up off of her and walked away with that phone. Now, Cassie, that wasn't enough.
Mm.
Wasn't enough, y'all.
Wow.
Wasn't enough. So after Cassie hit the ground, and I'm not going to show that for sensitivity purposes, but after Cassie hit the ground, Cassie got back up. You know what Diddy did when Cassie got back up? Diddy was walking down the hallway. Oh, he
Oh,
was walking back down the hallway. He was walking back down the hallway with her phone in his hand. So he got the phone, so she couldn't call nobody from her phone, and he got her bags back in the room, right? To hold her there against her will. And I'm finna show y'all what this punk did. I'm finna show you what this punk did. This is what he did. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. I want everybody to see this.
mm, mm, mm.
He comes back again. But this time you see he came back and she's looking crying. And he comes back with that phone in his hand. Her phone. That he already snatched up off of her and left. He left and came back at least 5 times in this video. Tormenting that girl, man. Straight torment. You leave and come back 5 times in a video. Crazy work, man.
Dang.
Crazy work, man. But this is the nigga y'all praise. This is the nigga y'all taking up for. Now, Cassie said something to him. And I want to show y'all a different angle. I want to show y'all a different angle.
Yeah. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit, y'all. Okay?
Cassie said something to him.
Yeah, she did.
After he did,
There it is.
oh, she wanted it. She wanted that.
See her face, y'all? She said something. Man, darn. Man, my God.
Diabolical, nigga. Diabolical. And so the security guard, he is the reason Cassie was able to leave with her things. He came, facilitated Cassie leaving with her things. And one other note, Cassie said something in court today that is going to be a coffin nail in this case. Cassie said that after this thing was over and they verified it, she called an Uber. And I said, why did she call an Uber? I thought they were out of time. They definitely were having a freak off. They were close to the house, but they just went to a hotel for that whole time to have a freak off. And that security guard, when he went around that corner with Diddy to that room, the security guard said Diddy tried to bribe him with 100,000, and the security guard says he saw the sex worker in that room. He saw the other man in that room. Now, I thought, because Cassie said when she went downstairs, she says when the security guard then went downstairs, because they had checkout that day too. They were checking out the hotel. That she just called an Uber and went home. I said, call the Uber. It made me think, why in the hell do you stay in a hotel for all those days when you live right there? Unless you're freaking off and you don't want to mess up your furniture and stuff, you'll just do the hotels and just pay for the hotel.
Right. Diddy never did a freak off at his place because he didn't want to mess up his furniture and stuff. That's what I heard.
To get the clean up. Man, ladies and gentlemen, solicitation of prostitution across state lines, federal offense. Sex trafficking, federal offense. And everybody says, oh, these are beatings. Well, guess what? The part you guys didn't know about sex trafficking, it intertwines directly with the coercion and the beatings and the force. That's the definition of sex trafficking. I repeat myself again. That is the definition of sex trafficking.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave it right there. Y'all can go to Tickettv and watch it uninterrupted. Watch the full thing. You know. But court is in on break. I mean, I'm on lunch right now, so I'm gonna leave it right here, y'all. I just don't even wanna. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right here. Thank y'all for joining me, watching it with me. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.